Yeah, you tuned in to Street Intellect Radio Extreme, Hotep, and I'm your host, Brother Hamza Farouk, bringing you another echo of hidden truth to enlighten you of the sources of your ancient power of your ancestors. Let's rise out of the sleepy state many of you are in and afraid to wake up out of due to the lack of knowledge of self. Rise, black woman and man, rise. We have been denied justice too long. Let's resurrect the truth of Marcus Garvey. Let's respond to the truths of Malcolm X. Let's take heed to the lessons told to us of our ancestors of old. Rise, black man and woman, rise. It's time to wake up. 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 It's time.
Yeah. Every hood's the same. Every hood's the same. Come on. They give us guns and drugs, then wonder why in the fuck we thugs. They wanna count the slugs, then come around here and fuck with us. You know. They give us guns and drugs.
So, how does it feel to be the CEO of Street Intellect Magazine and, you know, a positive influence in the society and the community, but yet you're out here smoking weed and you got the goddamn drink in your hand and shit, and you about to go to the club, to the strip club, you know what I'm saying, and get some funk all over your fingers?
Okay, I'll say this. I'm a product of the community. The reason why I represent Street Intellect is because when I go hang with the youngsters, I don't want them to feel like they're going to hell all the time. I want them to be comfortable. I'm not perfect. I'm not running around being perfect. You don't have to be perfect to be conscious. You understand what I'm saying? So to be smart is to be street intellect, meaning that I know the conscious knowledge, but I do also know in the trenches of how to use the knowledge to how to become best actors. Now, if I got to come up to my young brother and curse or use the street antics, or I'm sitting right here talking to you right now, youngster on the street doing his thing, bam, you can relate to me. But if I come at you in a suit to my brother, you need to put that drink down. Ooh, you be like, look, hold on for a minute. You can't prove you perfect, so why you come here doing that already? Tell me something that I need to know that's beneficial for us as a whole as well as my family. You understand what I'm saying? Knowledge of self. That's all I'm giving you. I'm not telling you to follow my example because people get it mixed up. They see one person that they put people too high on pedestals and they expect no one to make a mistake. Think everybody's supposed to be this fairy tale man named Jesus that never made a mistake, never had sex, never nothing. And I'm not making mockery, I'm being reality. This Street Intellect, the youngsters identify with this persona that I'm giving them. You get what I'm saying? But I'm not abusive to the point where I'm finna go rob somebody, sell drugs, or get drunk and go rob a bank or whatever. I sip my little sip because my brother-in-law's birthday. I smoke my herb because I have a cannabis card, so fuck what they talking about. That's that shit. And the youngsters,
Intellects now.
If a crowd of birds, pigeons, were eating and talking and kicking, if I'm going to bring the message to them, I can't come to them as a dog or any other animal. I have to come to them in the identity that they can recognize. Come back in a pigeon. Exactly. Pigeon talk to you, and then if y'all want to talk intellectual, oh brother, well, let's talk intellectual. We don't want to talk street intellect. No problem. I have that persona too. I can take off that zoot type and get ready for that too. You can't be no one-minded conscious person. Some of them are so conscious, they're so stuck up with their head and ass, and I'm not down in the community. I'm down in the fact there's a lot of egoism in it. Everybody trying to be self-righteous about every damn thing, and to be funny, and then they run the youngsters away from the knowledge because the youngsters think that, hey man, I use weed to maintain. I use that. I can understand that. Because once you get enlightened, it's gonna be your choice of what you want to stop and everything. We do gotta eat healthy. I'm doing a lot of things now that I'm not doing, but it's all coming due time. You can't just say, "Oh, I'm conscious now. I want you to stop smoking weed. I want you to stop doing this. I want you to stop fucking bitches. I want you to stop taking care of the shit you was doing and be homeless." But I can tell you this. If we all come together and say, let's go build these businesses and get our situation together, right? You can relate to that. Then you don't have to worry about nothing. I'm not saying you're going to go to jail, brother, or any other brothers. But if you out there playing in the streets, you expect two things: jail or prison. I mean, prison or the grave. I knew that when I was playing the game, and I know all them know that. So here's the thing. If you need help, we need to make lawyers. We need to open a lawyer office. We need to make more bail bondsmen. I don't give a fuck. That way, if the youngsters in the community doing something and we get them to invest in our community while they making all this rap money and blowing it and stuff, and we get in the community, if they get caught up in the mix where they need a lawyer, they need somebody to bail them out, they tied by investments in the black community with true people, real brothers that ain't gonna take money and run off and go do stupid shit, brothers that's used to money, brothers that's used to splitting money and making sure people get they due. You know what I'm saying? Not none of these. I ain't even gonna even go there. We know what I'm saying. We know what's in our community. Beautiful churches, beautiful mosques, but then in a community where it's ran down like a motherfucker. Then they tell you, don't worry about it, Jesus gonna handle it. Don't worry about it, Allah don't like it. But none of them fixing nothing. The youngsters don't want to hear that. Youngsters want you to come up here and hit your tail, little nigga. Now check this out. Y'all run around killing all each other and all that shit. Y'all know y'all want to be friends. Y'all grew up together. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I'm not gonna come at you with the Bible. Look, well done. You liable to get shot today. Crazy these motherfuckers is today. So you have to be able to fit in with the youngsters. Not saying if you don't like to drink, don't drink just to go fit in with them. Find another way how to get involved with them. My way of dealing with you guys, I sip anyway. Me and my wife sit back to wine, so that makes me wrong or makes me bad. Yeah, right. Half these cats running around vegans and all this stuff, say I don't eat meat, you doing this, you're wrong doing this, but they the wickedest motherfucker in their heart.